to the main event then. We're gonna roll right into it. Oh, there you go. Abdullah Mason versus Albert Bell. Abdullah Mason looked confused for the first half of the fight. Some people would say, and if some people didn't know when this happened, this fight did go down. Well, this whole card went down on the 4th of July. So if you were watching the fireworks, then you probably missed out on some of this. But if you were watching the fireworks and had your phone up, you got two versions of fireworks because again, like I said, in the first half, he looked a little lost, but then a dominant during the second half, which kind of reminds you of a basketball game, but we talking boxing. The fellas jumped me backstage. I'll talk about that later. But 45 seconds left, and he got a stoppage. Well, 12 rounds, 45 seconds into the 12th round, they called it a stoppage. So, Ty, I'm gonna start with you. What you think of this fight?
I think it was a great fight. It showed that Mason can adapt because he couldn't like when he in the beginning of the fight, like the first 6 rounds, he kept getting countered. So then he decided to go to the body, which wore Bill down in the later rounds. And then when his corner said he was down, I don't think he was down, but when his corner said he was down, he turned it up when he needed to turn it up, which showed that he has the heart of a champion. Like I like his corner because the way they did that because most corners are like, oh yeah, you're okay, you're okay. And they had go out there just might have could have lost, but I think he would have won anyway. And then that late that when they called the fight, I don't know if they should have called the fight. I don't think they should at least give him the respect to give him the count, at least count, and try to see if he get up or not. And it wasn't like he was getting hurt real bad, nothing. So they should have counted. He still would have lost the fight, but I think they should have gave him the respect to at least give him to the end of the fight, or at least count him out.
Yeah, I agree that. Yeah, it was a great fight. I agree that they definitely called it too early. Um, Abdullah definitely can adapt, and this what shows that he's meant to be a champion. Because I want to say at least the first four, I would say he was probably getting outboxed. But him being able to be relentless, him being able to change his game, follow through with his corner, be disciplined, be patient. He got everything that a champion needs, and it showed in that ring. That you just you fight a fighter like him, he's gonna adapt to you, and I hope you have some counters and some answers to adaptation. Um, he just had the will to win. Even I guess when Bell say he couldn't breathe in one of them rounds, and that changed a lot of the fight because you need to breathe to fight. You need power in your punches, and outside of your legs, you do need to breathe to throw them punches. So I'm pretty sure Abdullah chasing them down and getting that victory. Um, I gotta give it to Abdullah, and I can't wait to see who else he fight. Who else be willing to fight him at this point? I say it like that.
And I meant to say this earlier. With this win, Mason retained the WBO Lightweight Championship. Rick, let me ask you this though. You said Abdullah was poised and he was patient at times in this
Yeah.
fight. You sure? Because I've seen a
I
couple moments where he was on the attack and Bell was more of the calm boxer.
I say that's in the early rounds, but when it's the sink and swim moments, Abdullah knew what he had to do. Applying the pressure, still coming forward, regardless of getting hit, taking hits to give a hit. A lot of that was going on. He didn't seem frustrated. Most fighters would be frustrated with the attacks Bell was giving Abdullah, in my opinion, and that did not deter him from getting that victory. It did not stop him from adapting and making changes, changing up his speed for one. That was a good thing. Changing up his speed, working on the angles of keeping Bell in certain areas to make Bell not be able to get out of there, and also taking a hit to give a hit. I during those transitions, he was definitely composed. I didn't see any issue of frustration or being like, "Dang, I can't get to him. Why can't I get to him? His reach is too far." He was making it happen.
Well, I don't think Mason would have said that with the reach though, because Mason had the reach, although Bell had the height. And another thing too that some people look at it, and I think did Mason allude to it when he was sitting down after the fight where he's talking about they sparred. So some of this he had to show a little bit of difference in this fight because they were sparring partners. And the
Yes.
last time we seen two people that knew how to fight each other, one of them said they had grease in their eye. So I give my hats off to Mason in this one because again it could have went another way. But I just had to throw that out there. And you threw out something else, Ricky. I'm gonna start with Sato. Did this dramatic finish erase what happened in the first half? That's part one of the question. And then part two is who should Mason fight next? Or who's running from him?
Yeah, everything happened in the first half because they adapted. He adapted, and then like when he came out in the last round, he did what he had to do because he thought he was down. So he knocked him down. Then he got the TKO, but it shouldn't have been the TKO. But yeah, he knocked him down. They knocked him down the second time. So yeah, and then who should he fight next? It's gonna be tough because there's two people that's gonna be fighting for belts. So I would rather see him fight the winner between. It's kind of tough. I'd rather see him fight the winner between Roach and Zepeda.
Abdullah?
Yeah.
You want him going to 140? That's
That's
not at
140?
140? That's not at 140?
Zepeda's at 135.
Oh, that is at 135. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm just.
And Zepeda moved up. No, Zepeda 135.
You know,
Hold
the
on,
fighters now been playing around with the different weight classes.
It's at 135.
Yeah, someone. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. That's not bad.
I like that.
I would like to see that. As I think about it now, I would like to see him fight Lamont. I see Lamont. You know what? There's a couple of fighters I could just throw in there. To be honest, I do want him to go ahead and get another belt so he can go ahead and get is it Murtala? He can get Murtala. He can get Lamont. If Shakur come back to 135, I'd like to see that. Or if Oshaki go up, I would like to see that.
You're forgetting somebody.
Who, Tank?
You remember? You remember Schofield fighting Body.
Oh, Schofield.
They fighting for Tank's belt.
I would like to
mandatory.
I would like to see him fight Schofield. No, you know what? That'd probably be. I would like to see him fight Schofield. That'd be cool. That'd be a good fight. That probably would shut Schofield up for a little bit. But I'd rather see that.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of piqued my interest with the Lamont situation because I definitely want to see what happens if Lamont beats Zepeda. Remember, we already said we wanted to see Lamont versus Shakur. So that right there just add another person to his belt. I ain't gonna lie, if he can go out there and he beat Mason too, that's three people. I mean, because like we said, in his mind and people who watch that fight, he don't beat Tank. So that would be Tank, Zepeda. Well, he did a draw with Pitbull and Mason. Ain't gonna lie, that's a good little record. That's a good little walking step, some stepping stones for you right there, Lamont. Then he probably could face the final boss.
I think, yeah, Abdullah is definitely due for a name on his record right now. He is exciting to see, and I think whoever is in front of him, he's gonna get in trouble. It's not gonna be a cakewalk by far.
You sure?
I'm sure.
For sure, he's gonna adapt. He's gonna get adapt.
Anybody that's in front of him?
Anybody's in front of him, I'm sure.
I'm gonna say that one more time. Y'all sure? Anybody that's in front of him?
I'm saying I can't speak for time, but anybody.
That's what I want to hear from him. Anybody that's in front of him?
I know you think.
You know where I'm going.
100% losing that fight.
Oh, that's what I want to make sure.
He
just say anybody.
He ain't winning that fight.
He losing that fight too.
He's not even getting that fight. He's not even getting that fight.
He probably don't get that fight. He probably Shakur doing other things, Zuffa and stuff. It's not going. Shakur chasing the money right now. So no.
Yeah, 100%.
That won't happen.
I'm with y'all, but y'all say anybody, so I got to throw. It was some
names, but it would not be. It would not be a cakewalk for Shakur. It's going all 12. It might not. It's not a cakewalk.
Oh, there they go. There they go.
It's a cakewalk.
Nah.
I respect Mason's a great fighter, but he's too young right now.
I think that would be what
he's too young right now.
Him being victory.
I ain't gonna
he's not scared to take that. He's not scared to take those risks.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Ricky. Everything you said about his last fight, or the fight that we talking about now against Bell, I think that frustration might set in. Because you keep that whole I'm swinging and I ain't hitting nothing, he might get upset.
I think he's fast enough to do it.
Nah, Shakur knows him. Nah.
And you can't go to the cars with Shakur. Sorry, Mason. You're gonna have to get a knockdown. You can't go to the cars with
He
Shakur.
got enough pop to do so.
Mm.
Now again, let me go ahead and put a disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that he will beat him, but it's definitely gonna have some trouble. Something that put Ty at the edge of his seat.
Nah,
That's all I'm saying. It's gonna
I
put
don't
Ty at the
know.
edge of his seat.
I don't know, Ricky.
I
You
think
know how I
so.
feel. You know how I feel about
All
Shakur.
right.
I'm just saying, I don't know. He
Okay. I bet you won't stick his foot in the tire and swing it out like he did with Zepeda on this one. I bet you that much.
You said that was Zepeda.
No, I did not say that was Zepeda.
You didn't say you did, Ricky.
No, I said he did do that. I didn't say
No,
he did.
before the fight, you said he wouldn't do that. You did say that. You said before the Shakur Zepeda fight, you said he not about to stand right there and go toe to toe with him. You said that.
I can't confirm or deny. I don't
I said
remember.
he do whatever he has to do to win. I said he has to do whatever he has to do to win.
Yeah, he gonna have. But we talking about two fighters. We talking about two fighters that can adapt.
Mason's too young. Mason's too young.
He's too young.
I think he's gonna frustrate him, Ricky. Yeah.
Let the youngest be great. He's young enough. He's young enough to take an L on his record. If that.
He's gonna take an L, but I'm saying it's gonna be too easy for him because he's too young. He's gonna frustrate him.
I ain't okay.
He's gonna
you know what? Yeah, I think so. Nah, I'm with you, Ty. Nah, I'm sorry.
I
think he is, bro.
It's gonna be trouble.
Shakur can adapt too.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And that's just me watching what he was doing with Bill. So imagine if Bill, how he was attacking the way he was, you not hitting him, and Shakur hitting you with, and then you try to come back with that same presence, and then Shakur hit you 4 more times, bro, you gonna get upset.
I mean, but you know, we probably never see that because again,
we won't. But it's good to talk about.
We will never see. I'm gonna say it for a topic, but go ahead, carry on.
Yeah, well.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.